Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. I've not got it up on my iPad at the moment because my iPad's just doing something else. So, I'm not sure who's here. There was all a bit. I was rushing around a bit just there, so I'm a couple of minutes late. Sorry about that. So, who have we got? We've got Julie and Claire. Hello, hello, you two. Hi, Philip. Feels weird being here at the beginning of the Thursday stream. Are you normally at work, right? At this time? Are you off today? Hi, Angela. Hi, Jasmine. Hello, Natalie. And Concerning Blue is here as well. Hello to you. Hi, Helen. Hi, Vicky and all. I'll see how long I can stay awake tonight. Oh, oh, thank you, Glenda. It's so good that you're all here. Hello, Ruth. And who else have we got? Sorry, I'm just scrolling. Uh, we've got Marcia. Hello. Siobhan's here. Hello, Siobhan. Working from home, so I get to watch today. Oh, brilliant. That's even better. Normally, I'm Claire. One holiday this week and next. Oh, brilliant. Hello, Sam. Can see and hear me. Good, good. Thank you so much. Hi, Clark. Hello, Gustin. Yes, we're live. We are live on Thursday morning. At least it's morning here anyway, in the UK. Uh, Lucy makes good morning. Good morning to you too. And I think, is that everyone? No, Sonia's here. Hello, Sonia. How you doing? Right, okay, I think I've covered everyone now. Right, yeah, so my iPad stopped doing what it's doing, so I'm just going to get my thing up on the screen. I feel a bit lost when it's not on the screen. It's all very strange. Right, okay, that's fine. It's up now. Okie dokies. Oh, it's been a crazy few days. I'm all in a tizzy. So you've not heard from me much on the Discord and things. I sort of went a bit quiet there for a little while, but that's because I had a friend visiting. I had an old school friend come up from England where she lives with her family, and yeah, she came up to say hi. Well, her son, who's the same age as my daughter or similar, um, basically begged them to come up and visit because their two kids get on really well with my two kids. So yeah, so they came and it was really lovely. But it basically means Monday and Tuesday was sort of out. I just kind of cleared the schedule for them. Um, but they're away now. They because they're off, the kids are off in England this week, so they're off carrying on their wee road trip, and it was brilliant. But I got loads of puzzle catching up to do now. It's amazing how much 2 days off makes the to do list bigger. So yeah. So anyway, but I am back as normal for my Thursday morning live stream, and we're doing the flying home puzzle. In case you forgot, this is it here. It's Ravensburger, and it's a Colin Thompson image. I'm hoping that this is clear. Does it look clear, or does it look a bit blurred? I can't tell now. Actually, it looks maybe a wee tiny bit blurred. Oh, I think that's better. I think that might be better. Let me know. Um, you don't know what's wrong with your YT, but it's not started yet for you. Aha, ads and stream. Ah, okay. Okay. Puzzle's a bit blurry. Yes, I just spotted that, Gustin. Yeah, thank you. Is that better? There we go. Yeah, good. Yeah. I actually managed to spot that this time because it's so tiny on my screen that I can't really tell, but I'm glad it's better now. So yeah, so this is the one we're doing, and it's Colin Thompson. So we're on week 3 now. This is the third week, and it's come along so well. Um, I worked on what did I do last week? I did all this green, and I filled these balloons in a little bit. I did the orange sky as well. I don't think the orange sky was done last until last week. And then I started to put a few balloon pieces in, but then I had to kind of stop there. Had a bit of a deadline last week because I was a little later than normal last week. So I had to just kind of just disappear. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to continue with today, this patchwork balloon, which is this one here, this big one here. This balloon's actually it's one of the features of the Bizarre Town puzzle. So it's tiny on that. So it's nice and big and in the corner here, takes up quite a lot of space in the puzzle. So that'll really fill in a gap. That'll essentially have half the puzzle finished. I don't know if I'll finish it this week because what we've got here is two big blocks of of puzzle, which is the castle, and then this pathway. And I have two piles of pieces for that, so they're quite big piles of pieces. But we'll see how we get on and just take it from there. Probably once I've done the patchwork balloon, I'll make a start on the castle because there's quite a lot of sky in the background of the castle, and I'll probably be able to micro sort it a little bit. So I think that's going to be easier maybe to tackle than the path for now. We'll just see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Better, good. Oh, hello, Rose. Much better. It looked a bit like when I tried my grandma's glasses on as a kid. Okay. Not yet. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad it's better now. Glad it's better now. I think sometimes I end up, 'cause I don't really adjust the focus wheel on the camera, but I think sometimes I catch it when I'm moving the zoom and stuff. So anyway, as long as it's good now. Alrighty, so let's get on with this, shall we? These are my pieces. They're all spread out in the bottom of my Piatnik 6,000 piece puzzle box. And they spread out nicely in this box, so I've just kept them in here. But I think what I did last time was I started at the top because there's like a cloud going in front of the balloon at the top. So they were a bit more obvious. They were kind of brighter. So I'm going to try and pick out pieces like that because I think there's still one or two. And then at the bottom, it's a bit darker. The pieces are a little bit darker. So, and then, I mean, in the middle, they're just kind of a generic medium sort of brightness. So it'll get probably slightly more difficult as I go along, but we'll just take it as it comes. Can always use the box image if needs be to try and find the right patches. And there's lots of patterns on them as well. Spotty patterns and stuff. Spots are kind of standing out to me. So hopefully that'll help too. I'm just looking for maybe darker ones at the minute. That one's quite dark. That one's a wee bit darker. That one. And yeah, so we will take it from there. Hi Sarah, how you doing? So, how is everybody? And what puzzles are we working on? Is anybody puzzling today? Or what puzzles have we recently completed? As I say, I've been a bit off the grid, so I'm not really caught up on the chat on Discord and stuff yet. I'll get there eventually. Um, but yeah, let me know. Let me know what you've all been working on and if you're doing anything just now. So I've got that bit in. That's good. This bit looks like a darker bit. These all look like quite dark bits down here. I've not found that many in the box though. Just maybe just not looking properly. Can't fit that bit in. Yeah, what about this bit? No. This is going well, isn't it? Right. That looks like it's got some cloud in front of it. I can't see it on the picture though. I'm just going to keep this handy, I think. No, I can't see that one, although it looks like it's got a little bit of cloud in front of it, according to this. But then there's big blue pieces in the way. This is one of the older style boxes of Ravensburgers, so this big giant blue piece is kind of partially blocking it. Never mind. Never mind. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But I'm just gonna keep that handy, I think, for now. Um, let's see if I can. They look a bit darker. And these all look a bit. There's kind of like an overall yellowy orange hue to the darker pieces. So maybe I can use that to my advantage. There we go. Yes, I'm working on the Thomas Kincaid this morning. Oh, lovely. Right. So how many pieces is that, Sonia? Currently working on the last few frame/wall pieces now. The last few in the whole section, Philip. Have you almost finished it? It's exciting. I just finished Dragon Post, a Schmidt. The artist was Rose Cat Khan. Oh yeah, I like that artist. It's the same person that's doing the six portals. So that's brilliant. That's exciting, Philip, that you're almost at the end of that. I reckon it's going to speed up a bit for me now, that puzzle. I think now I've done some of the biggest frames. I know I've still got a couple of big ones to do, but I feel like I'm building up a bit of momentum with the frames now. Sam, working on 3K Live, sorting out the wavy pieces. Ooh, yeah. That's exciting. I'm looking forward. Mine's on its way. I'm looking forward to getting it. It's such a lovely puzzle, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to doing it now. I didn't expect to be doing it, but I'm really looking forward to it now. Um, Claire, yes, I'm still working on the red center dreaming 2K puzzle. 400 pieces to go. Then I'll give the op shop puzzles a break so I can get back into my to-do pile. Oh, brilliant! I'm working on the 4K Ejika Japanese collage. Oh yes, that's right. I've got that puzzle. Here. It's up there. And I've been saving it because I thought that it would make a really good live stream puzzle. I like doing collages on the live streams. And that looks like a good one. Helen, finish the Karen puzzles 1K. Need to decide my next one. Might go for a panorama. Okay, well let us know. Or are you in the yeah, you're in the Discord, aren't you? You could put up a poll if you've got a choice of a few. We'll help you choose and try our best not to make it a tie. Concerning Blue, still working on Jan van Hasteren 5K USA. Oh yeah, that puzzle looks tough. Hoping to finish soon so I can start the live 3K. Brilliant. I'm glad not everybody's started that yet because I won't get started on it until I've done Section A of the Disney Museum. But I mean, there's no kind of deadline or anything. But yeah, it'd be good if not everybody's finished it by the time I start it. Glenda, I made the Ravensburger, Copenhagen, Denmark, Scandinavian places. Oh, right. Is that a 500 piece one? The one that was at Worlds last year. Is it that one? I think Jeanette might have done that one. Sonia, it's 1,000 called A New Day Dawning. Ah, okay. This is nice. Ruth started working on a puzzle by the same artist who created Novel Avenue and If Fish Could Walk. Oh, Demelza Horton. Secret Garden. It's a 1K. I blame Sam for my purchase. Okay, so it's on you this one, Sam. It's usually one of two of you. Sometimes me, although I'm finding I'm not getting blamed quite as much just recently. Quite nice. I'm working on a Ravensburger 1000 piece, but it is my 65th birthday on the 8th of June. It's exciting! Happy birthday for the 8th of June! In case I forget. And my hubby has got me wildlife. 33,600. I'm so excited. I've wanted it forever. Oh, that's so good, Rose. Yay! I love that puzzle. I absolutely love it. I'm sure you know that by now, but it's so good. Julie, working on 24K live, so we'll still be puzzling when you are, Vicky. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's fine. We can work with that. It's the same puzzle, isn't it? Just bigger. For those that missed it or not in Discord, I might have bought myself the Ravensburger 9K astrology puzzle. Oh, I know you were thinking about it, Philip. I can't remember if I saw you said you'd bought it or not. I'm still catching up a bit with Discord because I've just 2 days away and there's so much on there. I'm like, okay, I might have to give up on the older posts and just catch up with the recent ones. It's so lively, the Discord server, which is brilliant, by the way. It's 1,000. Oh, okay, right, right. Oh, I might need to look that one up then because I can't call it to mind at the minute. But there is I'm sure there is a Copenhagen 500 Scandinavian one as well. I'm starting the Portal 1,500 pieces Ravensburger. Ooh, that sounds nice. The Portal, that sounds quite fantasy-esque. You're crazy, Phil. I think you're not mixing though. Good for you, Philip. Yeah, good for you. That's exciting. I wouldn't mix it. But then again, I probably wouldn't get that puzzle. Personally, it's just not one that's ever really appealed to me personally, but I can see it's a cool image. I can see why people want to do it and have it. I just don't think it's one I would really do. But it's gonna look cool when it's done. It is a cool image. A lot of dark parts on it. Yeah, bought and paid for. A little early birthday present for myself. Oh, good. Good. Well, happy birthday for whenever it's your birthday. Is it on the same day as Rose's? 8th of June? Well, I hope you have a great day, Rose. That's so exciting about the wildlife puzzle. I am loving doing that again, and working on it. I've sort of not done much in the last few days because I've had a friend over, as I was saying earlier, and so I'm kind of missing it. I have to say I'm kind of missing it. But I'm hoping to get back to it sort of in a big way next week and maybe even finish it off, or finish that section off. Um, because it was really coming along. I was really getting a good flow on it, and I've posted some pictures actually. I'll mention this just now. I was catching up on a bit of posting this morning, and was just generally kind of giving updates really, and sort of letting you know what I was doing and things. I can't seem to get these in. Um, and so it kind of ended up being like a little newsletter type thing, and I thought, this would probably be quite a good thing to do every week. It actually helps keep me right because I lose track of what I'm doing a lot of the time, and puzzle alongs and things come up on a daily basis. Or at least that's how it feels at the moment. And I sort of think, oh, this is actually really helping me gather my thoughts and kind of figure out what's happening and process it all, if you see what I mean. And then I thought, oh well, maybe this will be something that's good to do sort of fairly regularly, just to keep people posted on what I'm doing, what I'm working on and what puzzles are underway and what's planned and that kind of stuff. So there is like an update post over on the YouTube posts tab. Used to be the community tab. It's not called that now. It's just called posts. Um, but yeah, go and have a look at that and just catch yourself up. But there's also some photographs of the wildlife puzzle that I've put up there as well. Just to show where I'm at with it, because I meant to put those up days ago, and again, just didn't get around to it. I've just been kind of busy. So anyway, they're finally up. So yeah, check that out. These are going in gradually. What's there? Sort of starting to get there. I think I might have that piece actually, that one there. There we go. And we've got the little doggy with the yellow background. I think I found another one of those. Yeah, there. There's one in the flying saucer, and there's actually one in this blimp here too, but that's a little bit blurrier. But you do find a lot of those in Colin Thompson puzzles. The little dog there. That one's in. No. Where does this one go? There. Right. Okay. Oh, come on. You bet if I can get that in. That looks like a dog one. I'm sure it goes down here somewhere. And this one too. Oh, Ah, there. Goes there. That one goes there. Okay. Let's together. Let's come together. That one I think goes there. That's just a wee bit darker. That one is. That one is. These ones on the side here are leftover sky pieces, and that's a leftover grass piece. So I've just kind of lined them up over there, but they're not actually balloon pieces. It looks darker too. It's so busy, this pattern, that it's quite hard to sort of zone out from the actual pattern and try and focus on like the whether it's a dark or light piece. Kind of got to adjust your focus a wee bit. Oh no, I don't have the space to mix. Shout out to June babies. I must buy a puzzle for me then, June 13th. Oh, yay! Lots of June babies. That's good. Happy birthday, all the June peeps. I can't believe it's June on Sunday. Like the 1st of June is on Sunday. I'm like, where did half the year go? It's, I don't know. I have no idea. Happy birthday for the 11th. Yeah. It was used in 2022 World's Teams qualifying round. Oh, 2022. Okay. June the 3rd, for me, one of the reasons I'm on holiday right now. Oh, that's just, when's that? Tuesday. Oh, happy birthday for Tuesday. Are you doing anything special on the day? My mum's birthday is the 13th of June and mine is the 24th. Brilliant. Oh, lots of birthdays in June, aren't there? Mine's not till September. So a little while yet. Not too long. Now then, where are you? That's a pretty obvious pattern. Oh, that's kind of more in the middle, sort of here. Wait. But I don't think I can attach that one yet. This one's darker. There. Ooh, and there. There we are, filling in a few gaps now. And that looks a bit darker too. See, these pieces help, these Ravensburger shapes. That goes there. Again, I still can't attach it yet though. They're distinct enough from each other to use shape as a helping hand. Right, I'm sort of filling this up with pieces that I can't really place yet. So I'm just, where are you? Can I attach you yet? Don't think so. What about that one? No. These were the brighter ones. They should really go nearer the top. Ah, there we go. There's one. There's another one. That's good. That's a bit darker. Where does that go? Ah, there. That goes there. That's also dark. Hmm. And that one. No, no, not yet. Not yet. Oh, that's not even the balloon. It's the castle. There. No wonder I was like, that looks similar to that balloon. That's because it is. Silly person. Right. Hope your whole live stream coming up does not include Which fingers? Oh gosh, what you went there for a second. Yeah, no, no. They're all well. There's one that's secondhand, but it's not got a witch finger in it. I'm looking at it. There's like a stack over there. Um, yeah, well, I'll explain that a little bit. Let me just read these other ones. Happy birthday for the third, Oogie. I have the 9K astrology, but I got it secondhand. Both bags were open, so I've not attempted it yet. So many black starry bits. Good luck with it. Yeah, it looks like a hard puzzle. Going to be tough. You got this though. Yeah, absolutely. Kathleen, how are you? Puzzling must be in our star signs. So, what would you be? Cancer, Cancer Gemini? My sister's June. She's the 21st. I think she's like on the cusp of Cancer and Gemini. Um, thanks, Rose. Think I'm going to need all the luck when I get to the star pieces. Yeah, it's gonna take some patience, I think. Gonna take some patience. Right. Okay, going back to the box. Let's see what I can find. Yeah, so the puzzle hall that Julie just mentioned, that's a members only one. And I just did that as a last minute. I just set it up last minute today because what with the memberships, what I like to do, one of the perks of the memberships is that the members get to see new puzzles first in most cases. But I've had such an influx of them in a short period of time that this I had this growing stack in the corner. And I was like, do you know what? I think this is going to be easier just to do a live stream on than to try and make a video on. And I'm playing catch up as it is because I've had a few days off spending time with my friend. So I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna make life a little bit easier on myself and just do a like probably be about an hour, maybe ish. It won't be as long as a normal live stream, but it'll just purely be a puzzle haul to show you my new puzzles because I've got quite a lot. In fact, I've got at least one coming today. There's another one on its way as well, but I'm not sure when that's coming yet. Um, so knowing my luck, it'll come like, tomorrow, like after I do a puzzle haul, but that's fine. I'm sure sure there'll be more where that came from. They are multiplying at quite an alarming rate. So yeah. So that's what that is. So yeah, so members, just a wee heads up on that. That there will be a members live stream later, and it is a puzzle haul. And if you're interested in joining as a member, that's one of the perks. Um, you get to see my new puzzles first, and you'll be able to watch the live stream. Uh, right, what else? What else? What else? What else? Oz. Oh, wait, okay, it says Oz there. It's cool. He lives in Australia now, doesn't he? Colin Thompson. Well, I think he has done for a while. Um, he's like British born, but lives in Australia now. So that kind of makes sense. Got a little Oz patch there. I've got these in my hand. Let's see if I can try and put these in. I end up holding pieces and then I forget that I'm holding them. Right. I can't get them in though. That one. That's a funny shaped prong there. Maybe I could fit that one in, or find it using the shape. That's a funny shaped one as well. There's a few little tiny hook shaped prongs that stand out. Um, is it a holiday in other countries today? Here in Denmark, it is. Last Monday we had there's like a bank holiday. There's a couple of bank holidays in May that we have. Sort of like beginning of the month and then end of the month. And it seems to coincide with the kids having the week off in England, but not in Scotland. We don't have a week off in May up here. So I don't know if they're linked in any way, but not today. I don't think. Not in the UK anyway. I work with Belgium. They're on leave today. Oh, okay. So what's the holiday for? What's it sort of? Is it just like an annual sort of bank holiday type of thing, or is there something else related to it? Interesting double piece you have with Till Oz on. Oh yeah, that bit. It's two pieces. Is that the one you mean? It's two pieces, but they just hold together quite well. Yep, Christy Himmelfahrt Ascension. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. Everything closed. Okay. I have heard that Colin Thompson hasn't been very well of late. I think he's in his 80s, if what I'm reading is correct. Yes, I think he is. I think he is. He's an older chap. Well, I'd not heard that he'd not been very well. That's sad. Same here in Denmark. Yes, it was two pieces. Yeah, no, there's no double pieces. They're all one of the standard shapes. But I just found them next to each other, so I put them together. So you all get a day off or two. That's good. Hope you're enjoying. I missed out on my Monday dancing this week. I teach on a Monday night, but I as I say I kind of cleared my schedule a bit for my friends, so I didn't do any dancing Monday night. Um, it completely threw me off. Like when your routine changes even just like a bit. It gets me so that I don't really know what day it is sometimes. Um, there's that one. Yeah, so when Wednesday came, which is when I teach line dancing, it was kind of good to do that to just sort of like reorient myself in the week because I'd completely lost my bearings on it. Um, right, maybe if I do a little shape sort with these, that might be good. That might be good. In fact, but I'll do it on the board, I think, rather than in the bot. They're two together there. If I keep the two togethers in there, and I'll see if I can figure out where they go. Need to try and make sure that these aren't off behind the behind the thumbnail. So I don't mind doing a shape sorting if there's not too many pieces and if it's just gonna help me just put them in a bit quicker. Because I can kind of scan and find the ones I need. Because I'm not really able to see differences in shade now, so oh, I can put some on here actually. There's a piece of foam board sitting on top of this one, so I'm sort of stopping here, but I don't need to. I can actually go a bit further. How did you find your Asia landmarks puzzle, Sam? I noticed you'd finished it. Are you taping it? Did I see that right? Let me know, because I'm interested to see. I think they'd be good mini me's to get. Uh, for the mini me's of the big 42K. Stick that one there. That one there. That one there, and that one. I'll put that one up there. Right, so that's all the balloon pieces. Oh, nice, the shape sorted here. Where are we? Is Denmark very Catholic then? Mostly Christianity. Yeah. I don't. Are most of the European countries quite Catholic? I don't know really. I don't know how times have changed in that respect. Um. Right. So let's see if I can find that one. I've got a bit of pink. This might not be easy either. Doing it. Ah, there we go. Found it. Found it. And this one. Is that this one? Yes. It's my little 4-ins. I only had one of those, so that's that one in. These ones, that's around about here. Oh, that attaches. That's good. And then where it says Oz, that's over here, around about there. Then this one, it's got dark blue and a spotty bit. Again, some of it might be behind that blue piece. I might not be able to see it. This looks like quite a shadowed bit though. Wait. Ah, it's there. Yeah, because that side's a little bit shadowed too, not just the bottom, but here next to this bird. Okay, so that's good. So that's the only one floating there. Um, keep that handy still. Thoroughly enjoyed the 1.5K Asia landmarks. Quite a busy but cohesive image. Very Moorish. Well, that's just as well, isn't it? If we're looking at doing 42K. If you want more, then there's plenty there. Well, good. That's really good. I must admit, so I've not done any of the mini me's of that direct puzzle, but I have done a puzzle called 360 World, and it's also an Adrian Chesterman image, and it's landmarks. So, but the way it's an Anatolian, but the way it's been done on that is it's 360, so it's like all the landmarks are kind of radiating out. Well, they're radiating in, I guess, from the edge. And then in the middle, there's kind of like a circle of sky. So it's like you're standing in them and you're looking up. And it's called 360 World. And there's a lot of the landmarks on that are also in around the world. So there's the Eiffel Tower and I think the Albert Halls is in there. What else? Space Needle, I think, is there, and St. Basil's Cathedral, various other ones. Um, and so And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that puzzle. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much. It was the one I did for my 3,000 subscriber puzzle special. And it was the one that got voted. And I thought, oh, um but I don't know, I liked the image. I mean, I chose it. I wanted to have different types of images. Um and then I built it and I really liked it. Sometimes I surprise myself with puzzles, thinking I'm not going to enjoy an image, and then I really do. And it was busy, but there were definitely things I could pick out. It was sortable, had a nice sky in it as well. And I really did enjoy that. I would happily do something like that again. Right. Rhineland State is very Catholic. Everything closes anytime Mary did anything. Oh, okay. I see. Um, After seeing Julie puzzles, using the 3K Life as an aid for the 24K, ended up taping it for potential future use. That's a great idea. That's a great idea because, right, so I don't know how big the poster is for the 42K, but I do know how big the poster is for wildlife, and it is ridiculously small. I mean, considering the fact that Educa don't even put posters in for 6,000 piece puzzles, it's sort of like, well, this is quite a big puzzle, so we better put a poster in for this. But, they're only getting a small one. I don't know what they've got against posters, but it's so. I use mine a lot. I mean, mine's been used to death for the wildlife puzzle, but it's hard to see some of the details sometimes. Like, for example, I'm doing section 10 at the minute, and with every section of wildlife, there's always loads of butterflies and dragonflies and birds and bugs and things. And it gets to the point, and I can see them in the pieces. They're quite big, because obviously it's like 3,000 piece section. And I put them together, and I'm like, right, now let's put them in place in the puzzle. And I'm looking for ages at the poster. I'm like, right, that's there, that's there. There'll be one that's just like two pieces because it's tiny, and can't see it. I can't see it on the poster. I think there's one more. I found one of them and put it in place, but there's one more, and I still don't know where it is on the poster because the poster's too small. I just can't see it. So my best guess is that maybe the 42K is similar, but I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about that. Um, Pretty certain that Puzzle Me This talks about the poster. I think that he wanted to zoom in on certain parts of it, and he ended up finding an image online and putting it on a TV screen. But I don't know if that's because the poster was too small or if they just really wanted a zoomed in section of the puzzle to kind of study. But certainly, if wildlife is anything to go by, the poster will be crap, to put it mildly. Excuse my language. These are way easier than the 361. What, the mini me's? Yeah, it was a bit different because of the way it was laid out, but it was because it's the same artist. You know, there's probably similar kind of puzzling techniques you can use for the images. To say the poster for the 42K isn't huge is a bit of an understatement, which is why I very reluctantly tape the 1.5K. I dislike taping as it's such a faff. You are not wrong. I don't enjoy taping either. Faff count one, by the way. You say it more than I do now. The poster is about an A3 size for each section. Oh, A3. Oh, that's bad. Hang on. Where is the poster for? Oh, I think it's under my. I can't reach it because it's under my phone boards. Wait. Oh, I can see it. Wait. Let me see if I can get it. I've wildlife puzzles underneath these phone boards. There we go. Right. So, 33,600 piece puzzle. Bear this in mind when I show you this. That's the poster for it. So, it's been folded many times because obviously this is 10 sections, this puzzle. And so now I'm working on that bit. Put it there, you might be able to see it a bit better. And it's just like gorillas are obvious because it's huge, and so's the giraffe, and the sloth and the big ones. But when you've got a tiny dragonfly like here, or a tiny butterfly in front of some flowers, like here, you can't. It's like to do with this edge. It's just silly. Like this is nowhere near A3. It's not even A4. It's just yeah. I think that's actually quite big for Educa, but anyway, yeah, it's not really. You need something big. The posters that Ravensburger put in, like in a 5K, the posters in that are great. Agreed, Sam. I've never taped a puzzle before. Not my thing. I hope to remove the tape after. Yeah, you can. It'll only take a small, is it like a thin layer off the back. I've removed tape off puzzles before. It just takes like a thin layer off. It's still a doable puzzle once you've done that. Um, but yeah, no. Well, I tape mine just for storage purposes because I ultimately would like to put a lot of my puzzles on the wall. So I tape mine just so I can put them away. But I don't like doing it. It's really boring. Um, wait to say. Okay, hang on. Agreed, Sam. Never taped a puzzle. Hope to remove after I've read that. When we talk about becoming a member, is that Patreon or something else? Oh, okay. So, yeah, no, not Patreon. It's a YouTube channel membership. So it's like a paid subscription, but on YouTube. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about becoming a member. Um, when I first started memberships, I had Patreon and I had YouTube running parallel, but I've stopped Patreon now because I wasn't able to. I'll move this. I'm not doing wildlife um, at the moment. I wasn't able to offer the same to the Patreon patrons as I was to the YouTube members because everything's on the YouTube platform. I wasn't able to offer like live chat access on the live streams and stuff like that, like members only live chat. So I had to basically just say, look, this is it's too complicated, too much of a faff trying to do both. So I stopped Patreon and now it's just YouTube memberships. Um, there should be, so it's a bit, it depends on if you're on a mobile device, if you're on an Apple device, the join button isn't as easy to find. It's something to do with Apple and Google, clashing. But if you go on a web browser version of YouTube, the join button should be under every video, and it'll be also on my channel homepage. Um, so yeah, so it's YouTube members, but not Patreon. As I say, I used to have a Patreon, but I don't now. Um, yes, and I'm blaming you for that saying faff. Blame away. I don't mind. I don't mind. Poster will be crap. New merch. I like it. Why do I not say the Educa poster will be crap? So that won't endear me to them very much, will it? New merch. Faff count 1 in Wildlife 6-7. I watched before this. Oh, do I use it in that one? I wonder how many faff counts there are in the history of the channel. How many chuffs and how many brills. I could never glue or tape a puzzle. I'm just like, no. Yeah, honestly, it took quite a lot of courage to glue my 6K, my enter in the bedroom. And I, sorry, I'm reading ahead while I'm talking. It took quite a lot of courage to glue the 6K because it took me so long to build it, and it's this gorgeous puzzle, and it just, something feels inherently wrong about throwing gloopy stuff, sticky stuff over a puzzle. I was just like, this feels totally against everything that's right in the world. And so, but I did it, and I spread it all out and everything, and then of course it dries clear and it's fine. And I knew it would be fine, but I was just like doing it. It was like, oh, this is so strange. But I'm so pleased with how it turned out. And I've got my Mario puzzles up there on the wall. That looks cool as well. So I'm sort of all right with it now, but yeah, it does feel a bit weird to start with. YouTube members, Helen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, YouTube thing. Sloth's back. Yeah, that's right. The sloth is back. I'm just telling you, if it's good enough for David Attenborough, it's good enough for me. On my Educa 4K, I wouldn't mind lack of poster, but the box picture is obscured by logos and text. Yeah, and that was the same for my enter in the bedroom. There was the big 6,000 was on the right hand side. You got the Educa logo somewhere in there. Yeah, and you just got various things kind of obscuring the image, like you say. And when you don't have a poster, it's like, well, come on, give us a chance here, Educa. It's not like these are tiny puzzles. Yeah. Sorry, A4. Adrian Chesterman has an excellent webpage of puzzle. Oh, that's good to know, Glenda. Thank you. Like like on the Adrian Chesterman website or something. That would be good. I'll look at that. Because I do think we're gonna need something pretty hardcore in the poster states to do a mixed version of that puzzle. I only take this because of potentially Victoria. Yeah, yeah. Now then, let me see. I'm testing myself here. Let me see if I can remember what Victoria even stands for. I came up with it. I can't remember what it is. So it's Vicky's International Collective Team of um, really impressive assemblers or something, which is quite vague really and doesn't really tell you what we're doing. But it's the best I could come up with at the time because at the moment it's quite a lengthy name for the whole project. I will need a good magnifier. Lol. Yeah, we could if maybe we could have a screen where we could zoom in. And I don't see why we can't have a couple of tablets or something in there and we could zoom in. I'll let you off then, Sam. I don't. There was some discussion about the second I in the name because I wrote insane at first, but I should probably avoid that. It's not insane. It's actually awesome, but awesome doesn't begin with an I. Um, the poster in Life 24K was much bigger and was fine to follow doing the puzzle. Bigger than bigger than the wildlife one. Yeah. Apple and Google really don't like each other. Yeah, bitter rivals. Yeah, yeah, seems that way. Seems that way. Which doesn't make it easier for us YouTubers. But the join button is there, but if you happen to have an Apple product, it won't show in the app. You have to go into the actual web browser page of YouTube, version of YouTube, and then the join button comes up under all the videos. Um, It feels so wrong to glue or tape a rare puzzle to me. Something common like a 1K, have no issues, but I'm trying to convince myself to tape the Star Wars puzzle. Well, I'll be doing that. I mean, I've taped a few of my puzzles, but it's because I know I'm going to keep them. It's because I know I'm going to have them on the wall at some point. But I do know what you mean, Gustin. I tape all of my puzzles. I can't help myself, lol. I tape most of my big puzzles and some of my small puzzles. And I have a puzzle album for the smaller ones that I've taped. I've never felt so old as I do right now, looking for just one button on this app and failing. So, if you're on the app on an Apple device, you won't find it as easily. But what you could do is try go into the my channel's like actual homepage. Um, and there's actually there should be a memberships tab and you can click that and there might be a join button there. Well, there should be a join button on the homepage anyway. But if you can't find it in the app, my suggestion is to go to the web browser and then just type youtube.com and it should come up. It's frustrating because only the amount of people that don't join because they can't find the button it's really silly. Or actually, here's a good point. Helen, in my description for this one, at the very bottom, or in all my descriptions actually, at the very bottom, I have like a big list of links. It's like my Instagram and my Facebook and TikTok and all that stuff. There should be a link in there somewhere for joining as a YouTube member. If you click the link, it'll take you to a page where you can join. Bottom of the description. I actually forgot about that. Probably should have said that in the first place instead of you having to go hunting around for a button. Educa and Schmidt have the same issue when they're very hesitant to include posters, and when they do, it's very small. Yeah, yeah, it's like no, you really need to work for your posters. Like, and we will give you one for this, but you're only getting out a tiny bit of paper. So silly. I break the bigger ones into smaller sections, ready for when I want to do it again. That way I have options. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. And you sort of create your own workload then, if you see what I mean. You can make it just a little bit easier on yourself. And I know how you feel, Helen. I get the same way. Been watching Puzzle Me John's 42K videos, and he has a 55-inch screen that displays the image just slightly larger than in real life. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know if I could get a massive telly brought in for the whole thing, but that's it's if there happens to be a TV in the room, we could maybe look into that. Hello, SS, how are you? Looking from work. Happy puzzling to you too, even though you're working right now. Mm. Ryber, New York, I absolutely won't tape since I know I'll want to do it again. That's good. If you know that, then great. That's really good. Morning, SS. Also, Vicky, so excited for the members only stream tonight. Oh, yay! I know. I'm glad. I'm glad you're excited. Like, I just don't know. Sometimes I just have wee periods where the puzzles come flying in. And I get puzzle mail not even knowing it's coming. I'm like, oh, I don't know what this is. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I do know what this is. I just didn't know it was coming today. And it's a good problem to have. Don't get me wrong. I'm not moaning, but I'm just like, okay, this is this is going to need a live. It's just going to be easier that way. So I'm glad. I'm glad that you're looking forward to it. I have several frames around my house, and I like to change them out, so I have to tape them. Yeah, see, that's a good idea as well. You can have them on like a little cycle. Oh, thank you. You found it, Helen. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. So now when the live stream is on tonight, it's 8 o'clock UK time. Not sure what that time that is where you are. You're in Germany, aren't you? But it's at 8 p.m. here, and you'll be able to watch it now because it's a members one. Puzzle me this, John, not puzzle me, John. Yeah, no, I knew who you meant. Yeah, but do you know what? I was hesitating to say John because I couldn't remember if that was his name, but it is. It is John. I remembered right. But yeah, thank you, Helen. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Ooh, nearly forgot to do this. 19 months. That's insane. I can't believe I've even had memberships that long. Thank you for all your support, Philip. Clark, welcome. You clearly figured it out. Yeah, absolutely. We get there in the end, in spite of Apple. We will get there. I think I've done it. Am I green? You are indeed green. Green light. Mm. Welcome to the club. Congrats on 19 months. I know that's so cool. Good morning, everyone. Right, I need to start puzzling. I've got completely sidetracked here. Right, that goes there. Um, just enjoy chatting so much. It's fun. Um, no- yes. See, I'm glad. I'm glad I shape sorted now because it's much easier to find the pieces that you need. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Working on a different kind of puzzle, assembling furniture. Oh, definitely a puzzle in its own right. Yeah. It's IKEA. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, okay. Yeah, so an hour ahead. That works. That works. Not too late. Yay! No one told my husband. Okay. Promise. Promise I won't tell. I don't remember if Germany still does summer/winter time. Oh, I've no idea. Hi, Jill. Just got in. So glad I've been able to catch you live, Vicky. Yeah, me too. It's good to see you, Jill. How's things? Right. Okay. Continuing on with this. Where's that one? I feel like that should be obvious. Yes, it is. There it is. That was a smaller piece. Now, what about this one? No. Got some green on the bottom. That one. There we are. Dangerous to assume it's going to be one of those, because often it isn't. And when you've got less of these kinds, sometimes I find it's easier to just work your way through the ones you've got less of first, before you start trawling through all the standard shapes, you know? There we go. This is coming together nicely. Again, still a little bit darker over here. So I'm hoping the darker pieces will stand out. Like that one. And what about that one? No, I'm not seeing it. No, it's not jumping out at me. Oh wait, but that one is. There we go. Sometimes just jump into a different bit helps to keep things moving if you and find yourself getting stuck on the bit that you were working on. Right, that's definitely one of these pieces then, is it that one? No, it's not. Nowhere near that one. Ha, there we go. It's not always the one that you think because of all these little patchworks. You don't necessarily like there might be a yellow bit there, but you're not necessarily going to have a yellow bit on the piece because of the way the patchwork is. So that's what makes this just a little bit more complicated. But I'm well on my way. It's getting there. It's getting there. That one. That one. No. Well, that's a spotty bit. Wait, let's pull all these up here. Now I can actually fit it on. Ah, there. It's one of those. Oh, is Neve here? Where's Neve? Hello, Neve. How are you doing? Not seen you in a while. How are you doing? Well, I started sorting the second section of Galactic Time Travel. I just kinda sorted out the most distinct colours and gonna shuffle method the rest. Oh, good! That's exciting! What a brilliant puzzle that is. I'll be heading home and then I'll come back. All right, are you out and about, Neve? Things are very hectic at work at the moment. I don't feel like my feet have touched the ground since I came back from holiday. I know, that's how it is, isn't it? You're playing catch up. End up playing catch up for a few days and then it's like, okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm back in the zone with it. I mean, that's how I feel a bit with my friends coming and and just not and just kind of retreating a little bit from YouTube. Now I'm back, I'm like, oh my lord, it's only been 2 days and I feel like I'm really behind. I don't actually know if that goes there or if it goes further up. It's further up. So that was throwing me a bit. There's that one. No. Yes. Wrong way round. Go that one. So I think that might go there. Yes, it does. So that's that bit attached now. This is getting easier to fill in now. So that's good. Definitely glad I shape sorted this time. And hang on, that one. That one. Yeah, getting easier. Figuring it out. The further I get in, the faster I'm going. That one. And that one. Wait. Oh, that's not even a part of the balloon. Silly person. That's a bit of the path. No, it's not. It's a bit of this. Well, it is kind of the path. It's over here, though. So that's good. Balloon done. Woohoo! Pleased with that. I usually don't like puzzling realistic human faces, but it being Star Wars makes up for it. Yeah, you can make an exception for some things, right? I know what you mean. I'm a bit like that. That puzzling faces, especially close-ups on faces, is a bit odd. But it's not that I don't like it necessarily. It's just it feels a bit weird. Like look staring so hard at somebody's face. Even a photo of a face, you know? Right, so I'm gonna do the castle next, like I was saying at the beginning. But it's a big pile of pieces, as you can see. So I think a little micro sorting needs to be done here. And I think my main focus to start with is going to be pulling out bits with sky and kind of lighter bits with cloud going across it. So it would be more the top of the castle that would be coming together first, because a lot of towers, a lot of bits where you can see the sky behind it. So I'm gonna like that, for example. I guess no, it doesn't go there. I don't know if I can fit this in yet, but anyway, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. There's a tiny bit of sky there, a bit of cloud. Um, and we will take it from there. There's another bit of sky. And the actual spires at the top, some of them are like a green colour, so that's going to be a good thing to pick out. There's a bit of green there, so you know it's going to be, nearer to the top. So let's do that. Bit of a bit of a macro micro sort. Does that make sense? I think there's a waterfall there. That's kind of weird. Like so in the castle here there's like an opening and it's in the opening it's a grassy outdoor scene there and there's a waterfall coming out of it. So I found that that's one of them. And there's another one here. So if I can just find things like that, hopefully that'll help me get this put together. I definitely don't think I'll finish this one this week. But that's okay. I think that would have been a tall order. It's easier than a lot of Colin Thompsons I've done, but still, not super simple. So yeah, just pulling out sky bits. There's a bit that I can attack. That's a bit of balloon, not sky, obviously, but at least I can attach it to that. That's the waterfall that I was just talking about. That's waterfall too, I think. Or actually, it might not be. No, it's sky. one's sky. So these ones don't have sky in, so I'm just pulling them out. I'm gonna put those to one side. Probably do another sort through after I've done most of the sky ones. Only there'll be less to sort through, so hopefully I'll be able to make it a bit easier on myself. I think the Star Wars puzzle is the only 5K plus Ravensburger with close-ups of human faces anyway, so it won't be a long-running issue. No, I doubt it. Might be on the if they ever do bring out this supposed puzzle that's supposed to be coming out on the Star Trek versus Star Wars. If they ever bring that out, you might have some face close-ups. I don't have any more news on that, by the way. I just heard the initial kind of there's going to be one, but when I have no clue. I think someone was asking about that recently in the Discord. It was Matt that told me. Well, maybe I can get him to find out some more info. That looks like balloon, but I'm not. Yeah, it's that flag. It's not balloon, but it's still attachable, so that's good. That goes there. That's good. One's in there. Bit of grass on that one. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is a fairly quick process. Literally, is this guy or is there not? That's grass, I think. A bit of grass and sky there. Hmm. Um, Sorry for being quiet. Cooking my lunch right now. Oh, well, that's okay, Philip. Lunch is important. Important meal. What are you having? Logging in from work. How is everyone? Hi, Ashley. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Oh, this is a beautiful puzzle. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun one. It's coming together nicely, Vicky. Yeah, it's going really well. Thank you. What's for lunch? Yeah, that's what I asked as well. You need to wait. If you're saying that you're making lunch, you need to also tell us what you're having. You know that's going to be the next question, right? Off to bed now. Oh, good night, Glenda. Thanks for coming and saying hi and chatting a bit. I know it's late for you. I'm surprised Star Trek is relevant enough in modern pop culture to become a puzzle. Well, maybe that's why they mingled it with Star Wars. I always keep my eyes open for any news on Big Ravensburgers. Yeah, well, same here. Sausage and bacon with barbecue sauce in a small baguette. Oh, yum. I had sausage and bacon on a roll this morning, like for my breakfast, with brown sauce, of course. Love brown sauce. Um, Delicious. Yeah, it sounds good. I'm eating breakfast, nothing special though. Same, what's for breakfast? I'm doing the local favourite, biscuit and gravy. Nice. Oh, it is SS. Not had it in a while. Just cooking the bacon now to finish it. Lovely. Ah, leftover spag bowl here. Oh, nice too. I love a bit of leftover spag bowl. Biscuits and gravy is delicious. For me, it's just a basic breakfast sandwich. We love leftover spaghetti bolognese. Yep, absolutely. The Mickey Mouse anniversary puzzle is €80 off on the German Ravensburger site. If anybody wants it, by the way. Ooh, that's tempting, isn't it? Be careful, Gustin. We'll start blaming you for puzzle purchases next. We love a basic breakfast sandwich. I'm back. Morning all. Hi, Sybil. And welcome back, Neve. What's brown sauce, Vicky? Oh, how do you describe brown sauce? Right, can any Brits help me out here? I don't really know how to describe brown sauce. So it's like it's probably almost as popular as ketchup here. It's like a condiment kind of sauce, like ketchup is, but there's a bit of it's brown in colour. It's kind of spicy, a bit like barbecue sauce, but not as sweet. And there's kind of like a wee sort of spiciness to it. It's really good. It's really good with bacon. Um, I don't like brown sauce. ISS. Yeah, no, people love it and some people don't, obviously. Some people are more ketchup people, I guess, but I've always loved brown sauce. It's like cream with spices and soy to darken it here. Oh, cream. I don't know that I'd describe it as creamy. Um, I'm not sure if it's the same thing, Gustin, but yeah, maybe Philip, you can help me out on the description of brown sauce. Um, Ruth, what country are you in? Oh, you're in the US, aren't you, Ruth? Like like A1 sauce. Some people put that on steak. Ooh, brown sauce. I learned something new today. Can't stand brown sauce. Ketchup or barbecue for me. Here, the brand for brown sauce is HP. Yeah, yeah, you can get HP. So supermarkets tend to do their own brand version of it, but HP is a big one, and Heinz, they do brown sauce too. More of a ketchup person than a brown sauce person. Swedish people really like sauces, so we have tons of different sauces here. No, I'm a mayonnaise person. Oh, yeah, I do like mayonnaise as well. America. I like mayo with my chips, my fries. That does sound delicious. Yeah, it's like A1 or Heinz 57. Look it up. Hang on. Hang on. We'll see how Google describes it. What is brown sauce? And I'll put UK. In the UK, brown sauce is a popular condiment that's a sweet, tart, and slightly peppery sauce, often used on breakfast items like bacon, sandwiches, sausages, and chips. Chips being fries here. It's typically a dark brown colour and is a staple of British cuisine, often found on breakfast menus and in grocery stores. Does that help? Same, Sonia. Swedish people sound like my kind of people. They do indeed. Which sauce I like depends what I'm eating. Yeah, absolutely. I don't like brown sauce on everything. I like ketchup on a burger or a hot dog. I enjoy mustard on like a ham sandwich, especially whole grain mustard. I like brown sauce on my bacon butties or bacon rolls, um, or sausage. I don't know, I like mayo with my chips. So like you, it depends on what I'm eating. Certainly never put mayo on a hot dog. Yeah, no, I don't think I would on a hot dog. I would put mustard on a hot dog and I would put ketchup on a hot dog. I mean, I'd have a hot dog with brown sauce, but I usually ketchup. What's the name on the bottle of your brown sauce, Vicky? It's just called brown sauce. Um, but it's like there's different brands of it. So HP do one, Heinz does one, and then so like supermarkets like Tesco or Sainsbury's, they'll do their own brand. But it's just called brown sauce. In fact, I when I went to America last year, I kind of well, I'm not sure if I knew about it really. I didn't have an awareness of it, but I realized we stayed in a hotel, obviously that provided breakfast, and I was like, oh, they don't have brown sauce here. So I was eating bacon and like without brown sauce, and it felt so wrong. So I had to have ketchup with it, and I was like, oh, I don't do brown sauce. Okay, note to self: next time I go to America, take a bowl of brown sauce with you. Sometimes I can't help but laugh at the directions we go in these chats. There's usually a food conversation, isn't there, Ashley? I think it's because it covers a lunchtime period, so people are eating during them. Or for some people, it covers a dinner time period. Hello, Liza, by the way. I don't think I said hi to you. Cool SS. Same lol. Everyone's hungry. This is it. I know I'm hungry now. It's your fault, Philip. I was thinking the same thing. On the Gelini 5K, sorry. Oh, the Gelini 5K is only €65 on the Ravensburger store. Soon I'll have to blame myself if I buy stuff. Yeah, you might have to. Do you know, I thought that said on the Gelini. I thought you were about to tell us there's a bottle of brown sauce on the Gelini puzzle. I was like, oh, this is going to be an interesting fact, but I read it wrong. I'll have mayonnaise on everything. Oh, I've already eaten. Okay, well that's probably a good thing. I'll Google an image. Yeah, if well, I typed brown sauce UK. It's possible, from what Gustin said, it's possible that it's different in other countries, but I typed brown sauce UK and an image came up. I want this puzzle now, seeing it. It's yeah, I don't think it's easy to get hold of, but I think you can still get hold of it if if you're willing to look and possibly spend a bit. I was lucky I got this as a gift. In fact, I'll thank Daryl and Leslie now. They're two of my members, and they sent me this puzzle as a gift. So thank you so much to them for making this live stream possible. I love it. I'm loving it. I mean, I love Colin Thompson puzzles as well, so it's always fun. I always know it's going to be a fun experience. Yeah. Yeah, I almost pulled that out because it's kind of light with like cloud, but I thought no, I'll just be strict with myself and just focus on sky. And then maybe my next round could be the cloudy bits. Kind of good to have a plan for the next bit. There, that goes there. Another dog in the window. Any that I see that has bits of grass or hill or something, then I'll pop those in. Oop, that one flew away. Also building these balloons out a bit. Be good to get those attached. What time are we on? Almost 1 o'clock. Gosh, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Ah, I guess that. Nope, it's Sam. It's Sam. What? Not Gustin. Brown sauce can be the new banana. Not. I don't think it's quite as available where you are, though, Liza. I suppose it could be for the UK. I don't we could use anything, couldn't we? I mean, what was it for you, Guston? The other day it was Nutella, jar of Nutella. Wikipedia says blending of tomatoes, malt vinegar, molasses, dates, spices, and tamarind. That sounds about right. It is definitely like there's like a spiciness to it. I don't know if I'd describe it as sweet. Maybe there is a wee bit of sweetness, but I think it's more spicy. It is tart. I would agree with that. That reminded me of the thread in the Discord of puzzles that have puzzle boxes on the image. Oh, yes. Like, oh, puzzle boxes within the image on the puzzle itself. Is that what you mean? The puzzle looks hard because of the similar colours and patterns. Yeah, it's got quite big sections, big areas of one pattern. So this castle that I'm currently working on, Neve, is quite big. So yeah, this is why I'm doing a bit of micro sorting on it, because I think it's going to make it a bit easier to approach. And that's another bit of balloon, but it doesn't go there. There, is it? Huh. It's a little bit of that balloon, and a little bit of that balloon in the background as well. So that's good. Um, Karen, I think that's A1 in the States. Yeah, I seem to remember having a conversation with Matt about this, and I'm sure he said something like, "Is it like a steak sauce?" But I don't really know. Might be similar. I'll have to try it next time I'm there. The alternative is apparently Nutella. Yes, some kind of sauce or spread if you can't get fruit. That's hilarious. US Amazon has brown sauce you can buy. We'll try it. I hope it's good stuff. Good stuff. Because, like, so for example, you can buy Iron Brew on US Amazon, but it's not the same Iron Brew as you get here. It's not the same ingredients, I don't think. I think there's a very slight difference in the taste. The kids were the kids missed Iron Brew when we went to America. They were like, "Mum, next time we go, can we take some Iron Brew?" Certainly hope nobody's using Nutella as a ketchup alternative. Oh yeah, I love it on my chips. No, personally not, Guston, although maybe somebody is, I don't know. Report back on the Discord when you taste it. Yeah, absolutely. I want to hear what you think, Clark. I want to hear what you think. So I'm glad I'm spreading the joy of brown sauce. I have to say, I feel proud. I feel like a proud Brit at this point. I would go and get a bottle of brown sauce out of the cupboard, but I think I've ran out. And it's just a generic brand. I think it's Marks and Spencer's brand one. The one I had anyway. There we go. That's that waterfall coming together a bit. I think it goes that way actually, because that's the wee scene that it's coming out of. There and there. So this is that little outdoor bit on the inside of the castle. I mean, it's a darker blue on the sky, so it's obvious. It's more obvious. I hope you enjoy it, Clark. Have it with some bacon on a roll. So get a roll, spread it. Couple of the two or three slices of bacon, I like smoked bacon, but obviously that's personal preference. And brown sauce. J- mwah, it's so good. Um, sorry, I haven't been active recently. I haven't been watching many streams as I used to. That's okay. Have you been busy? It's good to have you back, though. Glad you're here. Is there? We pink bit. There are other colours in this castle that stand out against this kind of generic orange brick. Um, so, sometimes I can kind of pinpoint where it goes. Right, so that's all the sky bits out that I could find. Um, yeah, like that Jan van Hasteren puzzle I found that had a stack of Jan van Hasteren puzzles on the image. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of cool. I'm looking at HP brand. Yeah, I think you should be all right with HP. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be the same or similar. I don't. I think with Iron Brew they're a bit close-mouthed on the recipe. Hi Johanna. Oh no, I forgot it's Thursday already. Hi everyone. I know they come round quick, don't they? What have I started? This sauce talk is all my fault. Yeah, yeah. I'm placing this one squarely on your shoulders for this. Although, it's not as if I don't encourage it, talking about brown sauce. Um, I'm not hating the idea of Nutella and chips. Okay. Can you report back on that one in the Discord, please? I'll create a channel, Puzzling Foodies. I tried Nutella and chips. It's actually better than I expected. Tried brown sauce. Loved it. Oh dear. Sybil, US Amazon brings up a lot on a search for brown sauce. There are British, Irish, and others. Well, obviously, I mean, I'm used to the British one. I don't know if Irish is even different. Irish brown sauce, but happy to try it. Maybe Philip. I personally blame Sam. You blame Sam for the sauce conversation. Poor Sam. You just get blamed for stuff that you don't even talk about now. I have to say, I'm impressed that Sam just shape sorts every puzzle. Makes me wonder how the 42K will look when sorted. It will look very orderly, I'm sure. Several hundred IKEA trays. I know that's what I was saying. We'll need a truckload of them. Oh, I can get it on Amazon US and get it today. Brilliant. I won't, but it's nice to know I can. See? If you're ever in a brown sauce emergency, you know you're all right. Yeah, just been thinking on what videos I should do next time. On your channel. Videos on your channel. I was not planning to shape sort the 42K, more of a macro sort into broad categories. Don't want to make it too easy to put together. Yeah, I think a macro sort's a good way to start on that one. I think the micro sorting will happen as we go along. Definitely. Shape sorting the 3K took 38 trays and potentially 532 trays. So potentially, oh, on the 42K. My lord, that's a lot of trays, isn't it? We need one of those trolleys. Like you get in like canteens, where you have a tray and you go and get your food, and then when you're done, there's a trolley and you slide the tray into the trolley. We just need loads of those trolleys that we can slide the trays into. Why not? Why does he not want to make it too easy? I know, because it will take shorter than 2 weeks, and we'll have it finished before other people come to help out. Imagine that you can only make the second week, and you come to help build the puzzle, and it's already finished. because Sam's sorting was just so good. Tried toast and golden syrup on top. That's amazing. Oh yeah, toast and honey's good too. Yeah. My friend Frank, who you'll have seen on one of my videos, he was in the video where I hung up the entry the bedroom puzzle. Frank's a beekeeper, and he gave me some honeycomb once, actual honeycomb from his beehives, and that spread on toast is just so delicious. I hope he gives me some more because it was really nice. Yeah, it's amazing you do that method, Sam. Must be time consuming. My sister puts golden syrup on eggy bread. I judge her. See how that would work. 532 of those IKEA trays would cost 930 euros, give or take. Maybe we can persuade them to donate. I was thinking it might be a good thing to do as like a charity fundraiser. So maybe IKEA would donate to the cause. Sam is not the only one that shape sorts. I do that too. First sort is always a shape sort for me. Yeah, that's right, actually. I'd forgotten that, Philip. Yeah, I'm going to try that method then. See how you go. You never know, you might find you like it. Can't wait to see how Sam microsorts the 42K. Oh dear, you've got all these expectations on you now, Sam. Microsorting 42K. I don't know. I think that's quite a hard sell. Right. Okay. So, oh gosh, where to start with this? Um, let's see if I can go more or less from the top down. Um, there's quite a lot of sky on that one. What about that one? Wait a minute. What is that? There's like a, oh, that's that. Right. There's like a little, I don't know what it is, like a wee crank thing over here. That's it. And there's a little bridge there. So that's good. That's there. Oh, there's a random tree up here, and that's there. I can't fit it in yet. It's kind of down here. And above it, there's a bridge. Also a bridge there. Using the box image quite a lot for this. Um, a few of these spires. Ah, there's one. So okay, hang on. They go down here somewhere. This is over here. In fact, it's quite close to this bird. I wonder if I can. Don't know if I can attach it yet. Oh, I can down there. There, that attaches that bit. That's good. That bit. I don't know why I've not got that bit. Wait a minute. Is that my left? Ah, it's in my leftovers. Forgot about these. There we go. That's that bit. Okay, that's good. I can. I don't need that now. Using up the pieces. Um, I tend to do a shape sort first too. Oh, do you, Rose? I want to start shape sorting more. Get to the top of the hill. It's less difficult going downhill. Yeah, always kind of do a shape sort as the final. Wait, I think I've missed a bit here. Great minds think alike. Yeah, with the sorting. Always kind of do a shape sort as the first thing I do for a puzzle. So it seems like a few of us do that then. I don't tend to shape sort first, usually. I want to start shape sorting more. Wasn't really planning on doing any micro sorting, but we'll see how time goes. I think you're right. I think don't make it too easy. I'm officially a Sam sorter now. So far, I have 48 IKEA trays. You should earn commission on those sales, Sam. I'm getting the Truffle Disney Golden Age of Disney 13,500 piece puzzle for my birthday. Yay! My mum got it for me. Oh, that's brilliant. I see a puzzle could be difficult or shape sort at the beginning as well. I will shape sort. So if I've got big sorted piles, I will shape sort the sorted piles early on, but I don't usually shape sort from the start unless it's like a solid colour. That they do, Sam. To me, it helps deal with the big, massive pile, break it up into smaller piles, then sort those. Yeah, absolutely. I love it that we all have different methods and there's so many different ways of sorting. I'm going to give it a go then blame Sam for it. Well, why not? That was a lol. Loud laugh out loud. That's how I sorted Bag A of Disney Museum. Yeah, I do remember that now. I'd forgotten that you shape sorted as well. Sorry, Sam, I guess I just feel like your sorting style is micro compared to mine. I really wish YouTube would let you put emojis directly on comments. Yeah, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Your fault. Good morning, Vicky and chat. Hello, B. How are you? Honestly, don't like sorting at all, but it's a necessary evil. Yes, I'm with you on that, Guston. Couldn't agree more. To me, shape sorting is like micro sorting. Haha. Yeah, well, it is a form of micro sorting, isn't it? Because normally I shift and pick. Yeah, like like a shuffle method kind of a thing. I only really shape sort as a last resort. Yeah, I try and avoid it if I can, but I will use it. I just don't do it from the beginning. You do it from the beginning, do you, Jasmine? Should put a poll up on the Discord. Who shape sorts from the beginning? Morning, Deb. To join the conversation right off, I hate sorting. It's a shame you weren't here earlier. We were talking about sauce. Bet you don't hate sauce. I'm gonna go for a nap now. Okay, darling. Have a nice sleep. I nearly called you darling then. That's what I call my kids. But I hope you have a nice sleep there. Neve? Ah, there, that goes there. Little bit of tower there. That's it. Spire, I should say. So, let's see. What can I get in? Another bit of spire. It's quite good that you can orient these pieces because, you know, you know which way the towers are going, if you see what I mean. So that's handy. Will that go there? No. It looks like it goes around there somewhere. Oh, that's that balloon. There. There we go. Get some little islands together at least. Ha! This attaches to there. So it's coming along. No. What's that bit? Have I got you? Yes. There's that bit. Ah, there we go. One. I think I could have done with, excuse me, sorry. Oh, I think I could have done with pulling out the bits with cloud on at the same time. I decided not to, but kind of wish I had now. So that tower is that tower. Oh, there we go. That attaches. So that's good. So now where's that one? Oh, I think that actually goes that way. There we go. And then that goes in there. It's coming. It's coming. Don't mind shape sorting, but it's not why you buy the puzzle. No, I'd agree with that. I'll try, and you can call me that if you want. I don't mind. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes things just like that just come out because I'm used to saying it to my kids or something. Have a good sleep, darling. We're really itching to start Disney Museum now. Please do. How far are you? Almost finished the one you were on? The puzzle. Is it a truffle? The one with the puzzle pieces on it. How far are you into that, Ashley? Fine microsorting requires too many decisions, whereas with shapes, they sort of sort themselves. Yeah, it's easier, isn't it? It'd be a quicker process. That is the true beauty of puzzling. There's no right or wrong way of sorting and putting it together. Yeah, absolutely. It's just what works, isn't it, for people? Sometimes, though, you might not realize that it's an option until somebody says, "This is what I do." And then you sort of think, "Oh, I'll try that." Mm. I was catching up on the chat. Fascinating. I love puzzle talk. I'm getting stuck on my 3K Garden of Sun sign, so it's time to shape sort. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's good if you get stuck, isn't it? Shape sorting. It's a good way to kind of move things along. That's what I did with this balloon. And it moved along really quickly after that. Okay, Sam, makes sense to me. I really should try it. Let us know in the Discord. All these new shape sorters, let us know how it goes. Got to go now. Hope to catch you all later. Have fun, guys. Have fun, Rose. See you later. Thanks for dropping in. I'm with you, Sam, though once I've shape sorted, I do the edge, spread the pieces out over cardboard and in sorting trays and just start building. Hello, Darlie, how are you? Congrats on your Pokemon puzzle. It looks brill. With Disney Museum, I decided to have some sort of sorting beforehand. Sorted into edges, portraits, frames, and then wall. Also the transition between them were also separate piles. And then you shape sorted from there, is that right? That's closer to what I would do with shape sorting. Yes, but I find I'm not super excited to work on it. I was thinking of moving it aside for a bit. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? And when you come back to it when you're feeling it a bit more. Are you able to do that? Are you able to like move it off onto a board or something? Or boards? Congrats on the Pokemon puzzle. I know, it's such a fun puzzle, isn't it? I do more or less the same. Lay pieces out on trays, build the edge, then pick out whatever catches my eye, piece them together, rinse and repeat. Thank you all. Yeah, it's so good. I love that people are still working on that puzzle. that they're still working on the Pokemon puzzle. Like the puzzle along is living long. I just love that. Right, that is very obviously a cloudy bit. What was there? Uh, okay. Definitely slowing down on this. Ah, there. That was there. What's there? I think I tried to get pieces out that also just have like even tiny bits of sky. So I should have pieces like that in here somewhere. But I'm fast running out of them now. So, oh, there we go. There's a bridge. And that's that bit. That looks like an archway. Yeah, it is just there. I think that's further down. Oh no, it's over here. Trying to use the colour of the sky in the background, but it's not always obvious. Wait, there. Ah, there we go. That one? Yes. Okay. This is coming together. This is coming together. Um. Now that. No. There. That come in. Oh, no, it doesn't. Ah, there. That goes there. That one's there. That one. There's only the teeniest little sliver of sky in that piece. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, there's a bit of balloon. This balloon. No, that's not right. Can't attach it yet, though. I think it might go there. And that's an. Ah, there we go. Ah, I can now. There we go. Wasn't bad going. Um, you crushed that puzzle, darling. Congrats. Yeah, you did. It went really well, really fast. I have a huge table. I can move it. Oh, good. I'll get started on Disney Museum then. Join me. That'll be brill. Fist bumps, Sam. That's exactly it. Just get me puzzling quicker with no stress. Yeah, puzzling quicker. I'm a fan of. I'm officially a Sam sorter. Well, you blame me for a lot worse. I love the puzzle, and my son wants to frame it for his room. It was the memories for us. Yeah, that's even better, isn't it? When there's like a wee personal touch to it. You could also blame me for that, Ruth. Don't want Sam taking all the blame for everything. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, darling. Not at all. Okay, I blame Philip too. Oh, I love it. Right, okay, so we are at 1:30. So we're approaching the 2 hour mark. What I'm going to do, I've spent a lot of time talking, so I've not got a masses done here, but we've done that, and I've done this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these pieces again and pull out cloudy pieces and also pieces with just different things in. Like, for example, here there's like a little cafe. Is it a cafe Bert? I can't read it. I think it says cafe something. There are a lot of cafe Berts in Bizarre Town. Anyway, there's pieces like so there's like a red check pattern and a green door. So things that are just a little bit different color wise, I'll pull out as well as the cloud pieces because the cloud goes across it there and here. It's kind of wispy bits of cloud, and I think I can just fill in a few gaps, and then I'll take it from there. Probably that's probably about as far as I'll get today, and just whittle these pieces down a little bit at a time. Might be that I'll be able to pull out some spire pieces because they're pretty obvious. They're either like a green or a grey. So that's something else I can do. I think that belongs to the balloons there. In fact, can I attach the balloons yet? Yes. There. Haha. Is that right? I think it is. Yes, I think it is. That attaches there. So that is what I'm doing just now. Bit of green there. I think that's that green door. There's also bits of path on some of these pieces too. The path kind of goes up and juts into the castle. So that might be a good way to go with it. That goes up there. That's path. Just anything I can use to differentiate things. There we go. That's that tree. There. Ah, there's a cafe. Cafe Max. Oh, wait, is it Cafe Max I'm thinking of? Maybe I've got the name wrong. Maybe it wasn't Bert. Maybe it was Max. I remember there being a lot of that name pop up in Bizarre Town. Does it go there? Yes, it does. There we go. These are actually going in a little bit more evenly than I was expecting. So that's good. There's a green door there. There we are. Kind of a bright pink there. Not sure where it fits in yet, though. Oh, huh. I don't know where that goes. It's kind of a distinctive shape. There. There we go. Oh, there's the balloon strings. That's very bright, goes up at the top. Not sure where that one goes yet. That's a spire, yellow one. And that's a bright yellow. What is that? Oh, that's this thing here. This the It's like a bird, this balloon. It's got a big yellow beak. There we go, there's the top of it. Right, I need to move these over out of the way somewhere. I think that's the path. It's a bit of cloud because I'm getting in my own way a bit here. I'm just going to move these over there. I've been blamed for worse. Yeah, to share. Sharing is caring, that's right. In here, I've sometimes started a food conversation. Outside, I'd rather not tell. Yes, it is Max. Yeah, I got the wrong name. I just could read it on the piece there, so that's the one. There's a Cafe Max in this puzzle as well. We'll have to say goodbye now, everyone, as I have to get ready for work. Vicky, you are making great progress, and thank you for a relaxing hour in my crazy life. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad we could give you a relaxing hour. And I hope you've enjoyed. I hope your workday isn't too bad. Not too crazy. Don't worry, Ruth, just the usual, nothing nefarious. Dawn. Oh dear. Right. Right. There. There's a green bit there. Um, that's a little bit of that blimp here. Bright bit there. It's entirely certain where it goes yet. Move. There we go. Path. Me. Is that good? No. Oh no, the green doors are there. There's a lot of green doors. There's one there, which I've got there. There's one there, which I've got there. Oh, there. Goes there. I'm gonna just have a quick drink of water. That single missing piece in the bottom left is wigging me. If I was doing this puzzle, I would have to find it. Well, that's going to be in the it's going to be in this pile somewhere. Uh, voila. Does that make you feel better, Philip? Finally done with work for the day. One more until two of my co-workers are back from holiday and I can breathe a little bit easier. Oh yeah, that's hard, isn't it? When your team suddenly gets smaller. Me too. Well, there it's in now. It's okay. It's all in. Probably wouldn't have been bothered, but then when you mentioned it, now I had to do something. But it helps having like space in the box to shuffle them around a bit. I could see things a bit better. I ended up shifting all these out the way. Right. So I'm just going to move these. And that one. Now then. Ah, there's a spire. And that goes there. Don't think we can attach this quite yet. Oh, that goes there. A little bit of that spire there. Where's that one? That's like a little. Oh, that's nearer the bottom. Around about here. Seems like an obvious bit. Oh, there we go. That's a bit of balloon on that one. Yeah, there. A bit of cloud on that one. Balloon. I think this is somewhere near the top. There. Ah, no. There. That goes there. Where's that? Oh, that's that waterfall. It's to the very bottom of that waterfall. You think that might be path? Ah, wait. Wait. That will go in. There. Ha! Perfect. That's there. Okay. That goes in there. Another balloon. Bit of green in there. Ha! It's a good one. There's quite an obvious bit of hill or something there. There we go. That's there. We're getting there, aren't we? There we go. That's that one. So that's that balloon done. That one's done too. That one. It's quite a big bit of cloud on it. Because there. I'm not sure exactly where it goes yet, though. That's a bit of that cafe. Ha! There we go. That attaches now. Um, What's there? I'm not sure yet where that goes, but I'm sure I could find it. They're cloudy. That's cloudy. That's got a little bit of sky on it, I think. Yep, that's there. Gone into the zone now. That's a bit of the path at the front. Sky. Or cloud, I should say. Right, so I think if I can try and fill these in a bit, that would be a good place to stop after that. Bit of pink on there. It's a much smaller pile now, so that's good. Right, So got quite a lot of the path here. I'm hoping I can get some of it together. Right, so that's one of the spires. And that's the path, I think. Um, okay, so that goes under this tree. There we go. There. That's it. And then there's another. Oh no, I've got that one. That's there. I have pieces with just like little bits of grey in, but it's just tiny little bits, so it's just trying to find what it's attached to. There we go. That's a bit of cloud. Is that path? I think that might be pathway. I'm not sure now. Um, there's a bit of grey on that piece too. Where is it? Where does it go? Hmm. Slowing down. Oh, that's a way down here, this bit. Is it there? No. That's part of the path there. I don't know if I can really get much of the path in. I don't think I've got very many pieces of it. Oh. Oh, right. That's this bit. That's this little tower here. I don't think I can attach it yet. I think it's around about there. I think it floats around about there. Mm. Eh, oh. Oh, right. That's that bit. I feel like I should have the oh, they'll be in the path pile though. Right. I keep forgetting I've still got another pile in there. Um, right, what about these clouds? So, well, I mean, this is all done up here. Got some little remnants of cloud in the middle here. And there's quite a big bit down there. Right underneath this blimp. So maybe I can get some of those in. Ah, there. What if I can attach that somehow? Do I have that piece? I don't. Ah, oh, that's frustrating. I think it pretty much finishes there. Then there's one here. Oh wait, I think I just had that piece. There. There. And that kind of goes along here. No. probably missed loads of the chat. I do apologise. I'm concentrating now. That's a big bit of cloud. Where's that go? Is that up here? No, I can't see where that goes. I'm assuming it is cloud. Hmm. Well, I mean, I might need to do some shape sorting eventually, or soon, to try and get these last few pieces of the castle in. But I mean, I've not got too many pieces left now, so it shouldn't be too much of a chore to do that. What's everybody saying? Um, thank you for our satisfaction. What a relief that was bothering me too. Perhaps Colin Thompson is a Shakin' Stevens fan. Do you know, it's so funny that you mentioned that. Um, so you know I teach dancing, right? And one of the dances I teach is jive. And the song that I have used for years and years for jives is Green Door by Shakin' Stevens. I know that song so well. And now it's stuck in my head. Thanks, Sam. Perhaps he was a Shakin' Stevens fan. I'll need to find that out now. You didn't have to do it, was just voicing my feelings about it. Quick find though. Glad I'm not the only one it was annoying. Yeah, well, when I looked at it, I was like, well, yeah, actually, you sort of reminded me of it, so it was just good. It was easy to find. Nada, hi, how you doing? I can't believe you brought up Green Door. That's so weird. Oh, yeah, I use that song almost exclusively for jive music because it's a slower jive. So it works quite well when I'm teaching it to beginners. Because normal speed jive is just a little bit on the fast side. So there you go. Now you know. Right, there are still some cloudy bits here, but I'm struggling to find where they go in. Um, uh, I might be able to make a little island, well, a little row of them here. So where does that go? Right, I don't even know if I've got it the right way around. So that I've got that. That's all done. There's a bit. I've got that. Ah, above these balloons. Ah, found it. Found it. There we go. Woohoo! Thank goodness for that. Ah, I'm really surprised you brought that up. Um, I can't get that out of my brain now. Does anybody know that song? Green Door by Shakin' Stevens? No, no, that doesn't go there. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a bit of yeah, it's a bit of that hill. That's what was throwing me. There's a dark bit there again. Yeah, bit of the hill. So some of those pieces are throwing me a bit. That's quite a dark red bit of castle. I feel like they're around here. There. That looks like a bit of there we go. Bit of the hill. I'm just not sure. I mean, these bits with hill on might end up having to put that bit in. Might end up having to be put together with the hill itself. What's that bit? Hmm. Ah, how big is there? Let's look at the hill again. I can't attach this, unfortunately. Not with the pieces I've got here. And I don't want to do another rummage because I'm running out of time. Either that or a Frankie Vaughan fan. I'm good, Vicky. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm just about wrapping this up, I think, for this week. I've got these few pieces left that I pulled out of that last wee sort that I did, but I'm not finding it easy to attach them. I think the next step with this castle will be to shape sort them. That's all the pieces I've got left of the castle. So I think, yeah, I think a shape sort would probably be good at this stage. Just to fill in these gaps. Because you can see with there being little gaps here, you can see what shape that you're needing. Um, there we go. That's attached that there. Thank goodness. Um, it was bugging me a bit. Um, yeah, and I think so. If I do that next week, shape sort and then fill it in, I think that'll come together pretty quick. And then all it will be the path. Now, I don't. Does it? What does everybody think? So, I've got these gaps to fill in on the castle, and these are the pieces I've got left from the castle. That looks like a bit. There we go. These are the pieces I've got left for the castle, and then I've got the path. And they're the pieces for that. So, I mean, do we think I'm gonna get done quite quickly next week? Like, do we think that the gaps in here and the path are gonna take me about 2.5 hours next week, or do we think I'm gonna have time to spare again? Um, and maybe I could do another speed run, perhaps. I don't know. What do we think? Let's have your opinions on this. Um, because I mean, there's still a significant gap here, but I don't know how difficult the path's going to be, really. I don't think it's going to be too bad. There's people on the path. There's like archways. There's little bushes. Um, and I don't think the castle's going to take long to fill in. Just had a quick listen, and I had heard of it because I Love You is the one that sticks in my head. Yeah. What's your next project? Depends upon how much chatting there is. I know, I've done a lot of chatting this week, haven't I? Probably could have finished it if I hadn't talked at all. But, what good is it if we don't have our weekly food conversation? The path is pretty easy. Hey, Dexter, I think you will finish unless tons of chat distraction. Yeah, I think I'll finish. It's just a case of how long do we think it'll take? Do we think I'll have time to do another small one? Or do we think I would say have a puzzle ready to speedrun just in case? Yeah, maybe. Or perhaps I could even get a little puzzle to speedrun. I mean, I've got loads of 500-piece puzzles. Um, but maybe I can get if I have enough time, but maybe not for a 500-piece speedrun. Maybe I can get a little moments puzzle or something and do one of those. Think you'd be done by the end of the next stream. Amount of time left over depends on how much we chat about lunch. Yeah, exactly. Think you get it done next week. Maybe a wee bit time to spare. Think you'll need a puzzle ready for a speed run. Right, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I can do that. We can do that. Thank you for your opinions on this. Definitely a speed puzzle, yeah. Yeah, because I don't honestly think the path's going to be too hard. I think the castle was a bit more difficult, but once the castle's filled in, I don't think the path's going to be too bad. So, right, okay, that's fine. Thank you for that. I'm just thinking I will probably move these over and put these back in here on this side. Look at all this blue dust. And then that's it. That's all that's left. I'm really enjoying this puzzle. It's been so fun. Glad it got voted. Is it going to pop? Oh, okay. Tiny box fault. Sorry. So there we have it. That's been the progress this week. Balloon and a good bit of this top bit of the castle. Too bad, is it? Considering how much chatting I've done. You could put a poll up for a speed run, and if you get to it, you'll be ready. If not, there's always another time. Yeah, yeah, we can just play it by ear, can't we? Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, Ruth. Thanks for another great live stream. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, just quickly before you all go, please leave a like on the live stream if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't chatted, or you're catching this after the live chat's done, leave a comment if you've got any questions or anything. Um, thanks, Ruth. Thanks, Vicky. Bye, everyone. Oh, bye, Bee. And yeah, just thank you for being here. Thanks for all the chat. It's been fun as always. Now, I do have another live stream coming on Saturday, as usual. Going to continue on with the Disney puzzle. I've actually finished all the sorting for that now. So, there's no more frame pieces to sort. Everything's separated. And I did put a post up about that in my community tab, so you can have a wee look at that if you want to kind of catch up with where I'm at with that before Saturday. But that'll be at normal time on Saturday night, 9 o'clock. And continuing on, probably we'll do. Now then, which frame was I going to do next? Oh, I was going to do Cinderella and the Aristocrat next, and then take it from there. So yeah, so please join me for that. Look out for my other videos I'm hoping to bring out this week. I brought out quite a long post in the community tab, just kind of catching everybody up on what I'm doing, and there's some pictures of wildlife in there too. So have a look at that if you haven't seen it yet. Please consider joining the Discord server. There's a link in the description for this video as well. Would love to see you in there. Almost at 200 members. So that'd be good if we could hit 200. Thank you for the fun start to my morning. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. See members at the live stream today at 2 p.m. in Dallas, Texas. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me, Clark, because I only decided to do that today. So I did forget. Members only live stream at 8 p.m. UK time. And it's a puzzle hall. So yeah, please be there if you're a member and you can watch that. That'll be brilliant to see you. And I will see you all then. I think that's it. If I forget anything, I will obviously let you know in posts and things. But thank you so much. Leave a like, everyone. Thank you for being here. Happy puzzling. Bye.